Hi guys, it's Jen from HomesteadHow. This is my first live doing this by myself, so you have to bear with me. I've never done this before, but I wanted to kind of go out of my shell and talk to everybody. So hello everybody. You can't see my anxiety right now, but it's through the roof. So hi everybody. Can you hear me? First of all, this is normally Kerry does this, but I want to know if you guys can hear me. So if you could leave a comment in the side below, I would really appreciate it because I'm not sure if I'm doing all this correctly. I see 5 of you. Thank you for coming and talking with me today. If anybody could just leave a comment on the side and let me know if you guys can hear me because I've never done this before. So if you have any questions, hi, Sandra. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, good. You can hear me. Thank you. I'm like very shaky right now. I normally have Kerry next to me, but he actually went to a doctor's appointment and I'm at the theater and I had a private showing and I'm done now. And I was like, oh, I'm stuck here because I don't have a car. So I'm here just going out of my shell, trying to answer any questions or anything that you may have for me. So first time doing this. Thank you for coming. Oh my goodness, 58 people already. Ask any questions. I've been doing carnivore now for 39 days and I feel absolutely amazing. My sleep has definitely improved. My snoring, I'm not snoring anymore. Sometimes Kerry will like reach over to me and kind of make me kind of feel if I'm still there, so that has gone away. I'm using my vibration plate, which Bill recommended, Bill not, and I would highly suggest those. If you don't have one, I would suggest getting one personally. It really helps with the lymphatic system in your body and helps. I'm sorry, I say a lot. I'm very nervous right now. Thank you. You should have not done this alone a few months ago. Yeah, I would have not done this a few months ago by myself. So I'm sorry if I'm saying a lot. I'm just very nervous right now. So I'm going to be doing a couple of videos myself. I have the vibration plate. I also have a rebounder that I want to start using. And I've been just so busy that I haven't had a chance to do that yet. But actually, the vibration plate really helps. I would suggest if you don't have one, that you should definitely get one. And then check up on Bill Knott's YouTube, and he always leaves a link in the description. So I always say go do his. I don't have a affiliate of my own. Sorry, I'm very nervous right now. 75 people, thank you so much. I'm just trying to read your stuff on here. You're doing great. It's just us. I know. You guys are all my family. On all my shorts, I always tell you guys that you're my family. So you're making me feel better. I shouldn't be nervous at all. So if you have any questions, please ask away. I've been doing carnivore for 39 days now. I feel absolutely wonderful. I would not be doing this right now if I wasn't carnivore. I would be at home sleeping. I would be tired. I haven't done any craft videos. So I have my own YouTube channel. I create crafts. I haven't done any crafts of my own. So now that I'm carnivore, I'm kind of like jumping back in and I really want to get back to that. So I'm reading just this side. Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm really trying. So how long have you guys been on carnivore? What made you choose carnivore? I know Kerry and I have been doing a couple of shorts lately, a couple of lives where the last one was husband and wife carnivore together. I am feeling wonderful that we are both on the same page. I know it was very hard for when I was not on the same page as Kerry because he would just talk carnivore stuff and I just wasn't getting it. I'm going to be honest with you because the people that I had a private showing today, they actually came a far distance to do a showing here. And we were talking for quite a while and it was super, super amazing talking to them, making it just feel so much better. And I was telling him, it's easier now for me now that I'm carnivore. I'm like, I don't shut up about it. And now I see where Kerry gets it from. Like all of his hype, all of his attention, everything he does is for carnivore to help other people out. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to read the side comments here. Normally Kerry's here reading it for me. Jeannie asked, I'm not sure, how can I there we go. Okay, I'm getting used to this. Kerry normally does this. Jeannie asked, are you tracking? Do you have any idea how many calories you're eating per day? I do not. So the way that I do it is I fast. Like I didn't eat since last night about 6 or 7 p.m., I had a piece of chicken and it was absolutely amazing. I had a piece of chicken and I put tons and tons of butter on it because I normally eat beef and I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I do not know how many calories I'm eating per day. I do not look at the scale. I've gotten kind of not hurt by it, I guess. I don't know what the word is. I'm not losing in weight, but I'm losing a lot of inches. I've been having to throw away clothes, which is feeling absolutely amazing. I'm throwing away. I give it to Goodwill. I've been feeling amazing that way. So I don't know how many calories I eat per day. So anyways, I fast from about 7 to 8 o'clock at night, and then I will go the next day. So actually it's 1:05 p.m. here where I am. I still haven't eaten anything yet. I'm not hungry. When Kerry gets here to pick me up, he might have some patties for me, or we're gonna go home and I'll just make some eggs or something. So I don't eat too much during the day. I eat when my body tells me that I'm hungry. So I hope that answers your question. Sorry, reading on the sidebar here. Hit the like button for Jen. Thank you very much for saying that. I said I'm new, so I appreciate everybody being here. If you have any questions, leave them in the sidebar. Kerry's on his way here. Oh, hey, cousin Wayne. So I have my cousin here. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Oh my goodness, and I have another cousin here. Hey, Tammy. Carnivores don't get nervous. Yeah, well, I'm still a newbie carnivore and I'm still getting nervous a little bit. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. A question for you guys. Does anybody have a rebounder? I just got mine. I haven't put it together yet. It's actually still sitting in the car. I haven't had time. So I have businesses I got to do. I got a dog kennel. I have a rental. I have the theater. I do online work for a company. So I'm really busy. So, and not to mention Kerry and the 4 kids. So I'm pretty busy. So I'm just wondering, Bill, hi. Sorry, I'm late on this stuff. I was just talking about you, Bill. I'm not sure. I told everybody go to your channel, check out your video with your vibration. Oh my gosh, I need to slow down, guys. A vibration plate. Everybody should go to Bill's channel and check out his videos. He's absolutely amazing. Bill, I can't wait to meet you. And Daisy, buddy, I've been watching your videos. The last one where Daisy, did you guys see it? I'm going to go off topic now. Did you guys see it? Where Daisy, Bill would throw the ball. Daisy would bring it back to him. That was absolutely awesome. I loved it so much. Sorry, I'm going off topic. I'm a little nervous yet. So holy cow, 455 days into carnivore. Way to go. I can't wait till I get to say that sometime. Today is only day 39, but I'm definitely feeling it. Like I said, I would never do this. I would never do this myself. I'd hate putting myself out there. So I'm just reading some comments here. Day 7 and Kerry motivated me. I'm so glad. Kerry is doing an amazing job. He will be flying out to Hack Your Health in Texas, which I would be missing because we have the theater and some other stuff, so I won't be able to make it to that one, but he's very excited to be going. Sorry, I'm not used to doing this. 141 people. Wow, you guys. Oh my goodness. So I have my sister on here too. Hi, Holly. Go check out her channel, Life and DIY. Hey, sister. How's it going? I miss you and Josh so much. Off topic. There we go. Just trying to read the sidebar. Again, any questions that you may have. Okay, Holly says, I have a rebounder and I have done videos on it. Holly, I'm going to have to go check that out then because it's sad. Mine is actually still in the car, but just haven't had time to bring it out lately. But hopefully tonight I will. I'm actually on a Facebook group and I always shout it out. And the women on there are so amazing because they're like, I found this channel or this Facebook group through Jen. So I appreciate all those comments. I absolutely love it. It's called Meet Sisters, MEAT Sisters. They're absolutely amazing on there. They'll help you with anything that. I wish I remember the lady's name. She does a video every day on her rebounder, and it's so amazing. Like, I think of like a trampoline, like my mom used to have, like back in the 80s or 90s. You just jump on it. You wouldn't really do much to it. So it's kind of, I'm wondering, what people do on there. Sorry, I'm shaking a little bit. When I get nervous, I shake. So I'm shaking a little bit. So I'm just trying to read the comments on here really quick. Holly, I love it that you're on here. I miss you so much. I hope you and Josh come sometime. Sorry, I'm reading all the comments that are on here. Susie says, hi, Jen. So far on carnivore since April 14th, down 15 pounds. Wow, that is so amazing. So like I was saying before, I have not weighed myself. I did weigh myself the second week, so I lost about 10 to 15 pounds, but I think that was mostly water weight, which I'm okay with because since using the vibration plate and since being on carnivore, my legs have been less swollen. So I feel absolutely wonderful with that. So definitely down a little bit. Inches, I've lost inches. I was kind of stupid and I didn't listen to Kerry and all you guys where you said, you should measure yourself because I didn't want to, in my mind, I didn't want to realize how heavy I was. So I kind of think that's why I waited, but I just did it a little while ago. Sorry, I'm trying to go through the comments here. Lisa said I wanted to go back. I wanted to go to Hack Your Health, but also not able to. I'm hoping and praying I will be able to next year. Sorry, looking at my phone. Kerry's actually texting me right now. I know you guys don't like it when I'm on your phone. He's telling me to click something. I'm not really sure what he's asking. So sorry. If you're on here, Kerry, I don't know what you want me to click. I'm a newbie here trying to go through all this. Thanks for sharing, Jen. Yeah, I'm really out of my comfort zone right now, but I wanted to help others as I have been helped so much with being on this carnivore diet. Like I said, my sleep has improved. My mood has improved. When Kerry and two of the girls were gone for the last week, I did so much stuff. I cleaned out the garage. I painted our living room. I cleaned our bedroom. I moved stuff out in the greenhouse. I would have never done this before. I would have been so tired. Like when I did my I Create Craft videos, it took me like a week to finish one video. Now, if I did it now, I could just pump it out and be able to get it out. So well, thank you. Literally can see the difference. I really can't. Like, I'm looking at myself right now. So another funny conversation that we were having when Kerry and I had a live is we were talking about makeup. So I'm curious with you ladies out there and men, what do you think about, okay, men, what do you think about ladies wearing makeup? Ladies, what do you think about it? Because I feel naked right now, but this is me. This is who I am. This is what I look like. And I was just at the studio, I was going to say, the theater here myself. And I'm like, well, it's just two people. I'm not going to have to do too much. So I don't have any makeup on. I feel kind of naked and I don't feel like myself, but I appreciate all you guys. Like I said, you're all family. I saw my cousin was on here. I saw two cousins on here. My sister's on here. So y'all know me. Trying to do everything I can. If I'm rambling, I'm sorry. It's another thing I do when I get nervous. So here's a question. Hi there, Jen. I'm wondering what rebounder plate. I think you are doing great. Thank you. So Bill, I don't know if you're still on here. Would you mind actually leaving the link to your rebounder affiliate? I would love it if people would buy that from you. I think it's from Life Pro. Kerry actually bought it for me and I absolutely love it. I've been watching Bill's channel and I was laughing and crying at the same time because he's working so hard and he has such amazing videos. One of them, when you first saw him, he was like, oh, I got my hobo socks on. And then the most recent video that I watched, or maybe the one before that, was his pants were literally falling off. So I was like crying and laughing at the same time, like, way to go, Bill. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait till I'm getting there. Actually, my pants are falling off a little bit, which is really great. If I'm rambling, please just tell me to stop because normally Kerry's here to kind of help me. Just reading the comments on the side. Thank you. Oh, well, there we go. Ladies, you don't need dirt on your face. So I don't know. I don't think of it as a dirt. When I put it on, I just put a little bit of eyeshadow on it. It makes me feel so much better. Oh, thank you. Car said your eyes are so bright and sparkly. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. One thing with this diet and with others that I've seen lose the weight is your eyes definitely open up. So my eyes, if I'm looking right at the camera, I can see it. If I look at myself, I'm looking down. I can definitely see a difference. I started around the same time as you. I really didn't wear makeup, but it's okay. People do. I don't know. I guess it's just a preference. I was just curious because Kerry says, I've been with Kerry for almost 30 years now. So that really puts me old. But you have to realize I started dating him at 14. So we were babies. But he always said he never liked me with makeup. So I don't really wear a lot of makeup. I was just curious what other people have to say. Like I was talking about last time, I have a lot of piercings on my ear. I have a piercing here. So that's my thing, is more piercings than, makeup or anything like that. Oh, really? Papa Carnivore. I prefer women with no makeup or just a little bit. Yeah, that's what I do, just a little bit. But today I'm just not. Oh, Bill, you're gonna make me cry. Bill, Jen, you're beautiful and don't need makeup. I personally don't care for makeup on women, but that's just a personal preference. Well, there you go. That came from Bill. That means everything to me. So I feel better now, Bill. Thank you so much for that. I don't have any makeup on. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. So again, if you guys have any questions, I'm just kind of going. She loves my rambling. Thank you. Again, I said you guys are all family to me, so it's like talking to family members right now. I really don't know what to talk about. I kind of want to just do an update on me. So, okay, that's where I'm going to go right now. So, update 39 days, feel amazing. I have so much energy. I don't shut up. Like I said, I had a private showing today for 2 people that have been following. One of them, the guy's been following the carnivore diet, and his wife is been doing keto. So she wants to go on the carnivore way. So I think that's absolutely amazing. But I always said to Kerry, I'm like, you just ramble and ramble and ramble about the carnivore diet. You need to slow down and relax. But now that I'm here with you guys on the carnivore, I don't shut up on a lot of things. So I'm really sorry. Reading the things. Oh, thank you. You look beautiful without makeup. You're definitely glowing. See, I don't see it yet, but hopefully soon I will see that. But I definitely feel a lot better. Well, see, I guess I'm going a natural looking woman. Yes, I think a lot of people love you too. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling. I'm kind of scared and not really know what to say. Thank you, Sandra. I don't be sorry, but I kind of am. I don't know. I've never done this by myself. Normally I'm with Kerry. I don't know if you guys saw the last video that we did. We were actually driving somewhere and we were doing a short, and I went into a meat market with him. So 39 days ago, you would have not seen me in that meat market. I just was like, I'm going to be truthful. I was like disgusted by it because they butcher their meat right there, which is amazing. I think, now the more that I'm thinking about it, I think it's more humane that way. So you know where your meat's coming from. So that definitely was a big change for me, is going into a meat market. But it was amazing. Like I said, I had chicken last night. It was just chicken with butter, and it was so amazing. Like before, I would have to have all the different seasonings on it, or breaded or something like that. Now it was just plain chicken with butter, and then I put Kerrygold butter on top of it even more, and it was absolutely amazing. I know that you guys were talking about what was it? Well, Kerry did with Mimi I think it was beef shanks. I'm not ready for that yet. Somebody made the comment that I eat a lot of patties, which is cow. Well, the difference between patties and steak to me is, I guess, the texture of it and a little bit of the taste. I'm still not really into eating steak yet, but I do definitely like patties. My go-to is Culver's, which I should get stock in because I get a lot of patties from there. And somebody mentioned, if you're going to get the patties from Culver's, that you should just do the Swiss cheese instead. So me personally, I still eat cheese because it's still hard for me to eat meat without the cheese or the buns or the condiments or anything. So I have Swiss cheese with mine. Let's see. Jamie asks, how many meals a day are you eating typically? So typically between 1 and 2. I wouldn't even really call it a meal. Like I said, it's about 120 here. I haven't eaten since last night. Probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 o'clock was the last time I ate last night. And when I ate, so I had chicken between 5 and 6, and I was still a little bit hungry, so I had some cottage cheese. I know, again, I'm trying to get away from that because I want to lose the weight and you stall on cheese. But that was better than grabbing potato chips or having an ice cream or cookies or something. So I feel a little bit better about that, about myself. So I have about 2 meals a day. I'll skip breakfast. I'll kind of skip lunch. I'll kind of eat about 2 or 3, and then I'll have another meal after that. So typically a meal for me would be like eggs for lunchtime, and then patties or some kind of meat for dinner. All right, let's see. I got to read some more here. How is the swelling? What happened with that? What has been the progress, or rather digression? So for my swelling, my legs were so severely swollen. And it's, the healthcare is really sad these days because I had triplets. For you that don't know, I actually had triplets plus one. So my triplets are actually going to be 17 this year. Oh my God, I sound really old. um, but when I had them, I had a lot of weight in my legs. I still kind of blame them, even though it's not their fault, that I had the water weight in my legs. So again, 17 years ago, it's my problem, not theirs. But the healthcare, I'm very scared of actually, because I went to a doctor, several doctors, and they're like, "Oh, take this pill, take that pill, take this water pill, put the compression socks on, that will help you." And then I went to another one. They're like, "Yeah, you're going to be stuck with big legs for your whole life." And I'm like, I don't, okay. At the time, I was like, okay, I guess there's nothing I can do. But, doing the carnivore diet and doing the vibration plates, my legs have shrunk tremendously. So I feel absolutely amazing. So it scares me today's date with the healthcare doctors and all that. I mean, the good doctors like Dr. Hampton, Dr. Chafee, Dr. Beard, love them all. If you're not subscribed to them, go check them out, because they are definitely the ones that I would definitely listen to. So I'm just gonna read some more. I'm getting kind of nervous and getting kind of better actually. So let's see. Sandra said, "Yes, I'm one of those people who told you not to get their regular cheese." Oh, thank you so much. I really didn't know. Actually, the Swiss cheese is so much better. Yes, Swiss or cheddar. Thank you, Sandra, for that. I really appreciate that. Kind of answered this one: how much you eat in a day. It all differs on how much meat I eat. So I don't know if you guys do this or if it's just me. Kerry kind of says, "Did you eat enough fat today?" So if I didn't have a bunch, like a big steak or a bunch of meat that had a bunch of fat in it, he'll actually go in the refrigerator because he loves me, and he'll take out a piece of the Kerrygold butter and he'll just be like, "Here, eat this." So I don't know if anybody else does that. I had an aunt who, sadly, Carrie and I always made fun of, because she would just love her butter. She would like eat butter all day long. And I'm like, how can somebody do that? But now I see it. It tastes good and it's so much better for you. Um, Sorry, I'm really, Gary normally does this and he's so much quicker and better than me. If you guys have a question, can you leave a QQQ? Because I'm trying to read these, because I know you guys can read them all, but I'm trying to find the questions on here directly. So if you wouldn't mind putting a QQQ by it, I can find this a little bit better. I definitely agree. So you're doing great, Jen. Feel like I'm at the table and you're talking with all of us as friends. I agree. You guys, like, seriously, besides the family that's on here now, my family sucks. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They're not the nicest. Okay, for example, at Easter. So I came from a vegetarian background. I would eat meat every once in a while, like for Christmas or Easter or something, I would have some turkey, but that was about it. My life has always been vegetables, vegetables, I'm one of those weird kids that's all that they ate was vegetables. So my aunt, who we went to go see for Easter, had this. It's called a broccoli casserole. It has like broccoli and stuffing and corn in it and some other stuff. I loved it. It was so good. I didn't eat it at all this year. I was very proud of myself that I did not eat it. But they were saying, "Oh, just one bite isn't going to hurt you," or "just try a little bit," or "take it home with you." It's like, man, seriously, do you look at me? Do you see how heavy I am? Do you see how unhappy I am? So it's like, I love you guys so much because you're all so great. Telling me, you look better, you seem better, I'm sleeping a lot better. Again, rambling, I'm just trying to go on with stuff. Holy moly, guys, seriously, 240 people? Honestly, really, to see little me? Thank you. Oh, great question. Which vibration plate and how much was it? Where can I buy it? So, Bill, again, if you're on here, I don't want to go off of this live stream, so I don't want to click on it. But Bill Knott, if you're still here, or if you're not, Bill, you just go check out Bill Knott's video. Any of his videos, he always has it linked down in his description below. Honestly, I don't know how much it was because Kerry purchased it for me. But I love the one that I have. It's Life Pro. It's absolutely amazing. Bill suggested to me, which was a great suggestion, start out very slow, very low power, because if you just start going gung ho, you're going to start hurting afterwards. So just make sure you take it slow and listen to everything. Jasmine asks, did you take progress pictures of your legs? Again, I'm more embarrassed of the way that I look. So I did not, when I first started 39 days ago, I did not take pictures of myself. I did not take measurements of myself. I only weighed myself. So I did not take pictures of my legs. But no kidding, when I had my triplets, it's going to sound really bad. Anybody that had multiple kids, they probably know. My legs and my feet looked like Shrek. So let's just put it that way. They look like Shrek. Now they look like a normal human being, where it's so much smaller. And I can go hiking. I can go walking. Like yesterday, Kerry and I went for a really long walk. I was like, let's keep going. I want to keep going. I had so much energy. So I felt absolutely great. Sorry, going back and seeing some of these. Thank you. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Or the heart if you guys like this video. My problem was never too many vegetables. See, that was my thing. Is that was all I wanted was vegetables. That's all I wanted ever was just vegetables. I'm one of those weird kids. Thank you. A couple hundred people hit that like button. Yes. You guys, am I doing okay? I just feel like I'm rambling. I'm trying to read if you guys have any more questions. Here's a good question. Okay. What is your go-to beverage? I'm new to carnivore and trying to figure it out. Okay, so for me, my whole life, I'm going to be honest with you, I hated coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I just hated the taste of coffee. I used to drink a lot of soda. Whether it was diet soda or regular soda, I probably had 2 to 3 sodas a day. That's how bad it was. Now I'm just drinking water. But if you're starting out on carnivore, so I'm not a doctor, a lot of people could probably help you. But my suggestion is getting keto drops or also getting Element. Those are 2 really good things. It has the magnesium and it has the salt in it that you need. If you feel that your legs are starting to hurt or your arms are starting to hurt during the day, I would definitely put some of that into your water as well. But basically, all I drink is water. So unfortunately, like I said, I never liked coffee, but one of my daughters, Katie, gave me an iced coffee. So it has the heavy whipping cream in it, which is okay for me because, like I said, I have some dairy, and then it just is black coffee. That's what I every once in a while what I'll drink. I'll go home and I'll have it from like Quick Trip, and Carrie's like, "You can't drink that," and I'm like, "Just relax. There's nothing in it. It's coffee and heavy whipping cream." So that's it. So that's what I have. I'm curious. That's a really good question because I'm trying to figure out what other people can actually drink as well. Let's see some more questions on here. Oh, thank you, Bill. So Bill said the place run between 100 and 400. I think the one that Kerry got me was a little bit lower, but I'm just starting out. So yeah, somebody said, what's the difference between them, Bill? So that would be a good question. I'm not really sure how to answer that one because I don't know. Okay. When and why did you turn from keto to carnivore? Oh, that's a really great question. When you tried carnivore but didn't work for you, so you stuck to keto. So I'm going to answer this how I think it's asking. So I actually did keto with Kerry a couple of years ago, and we looked amazing. Kerry didn't look anything like he looks now. He looks absolutely amazing now. But before, me personally, I lost 60 pounds when I did keto, and I felt amazing. The problem with keto for me is I fell off the wagon too easily. Like I would go over my carbs or I would go over my calorie count that I had. So that's why I went from keto to carnivore. This is actually my second time trying carnivore. I failed miserably the first time. I just jumped on the wagon. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it for Kerry. I'm going to do it for my family. I'm going to do it for myself. And I had the worst meat aversion ever. And I couldn't even stand eggs. So I was eating, I was on it for, I would say 2 weeks, but honestly, I was on it for about a week because when I started, I quit everything, my soda, my vegetables, everything that I really enjoyed. And I just jumped on it really quick. And Kerry was making steak. And I found out very quickly that I did not like steak. I know it's the same where it comes from. It's still beef, but it's a different texture. It's a different flavor for me. So the first week I failed miserably. I hardly ate anything. And the second week, I pretty much starved myself. I did not eat for a whole week, and my body was just couldn't handle it anymore. So I just went to standard American diet, just started eating crap food again, and I started feeling worse and worse. So I tried the carnivore diet 39 days ago, and I thought in my head, I'm going to do it slowly. One thing that a lot of people have taught me is when you're starting out, you want to go slow, baby steps. So for me, like I said, if I go out to eat, if I get Culver's or something, if I'm on the run, I will put cheese on it. So maybe eventually down the road, I'm not going to use cheese anymore because it binds you up and it slows you down a little bit. So I'm thinking that maybe down the road, I won't use cheese, but I'm getting better at eating meat. Like I said last night, I had a piece of chicken. It was absolutely amazing. So that's why I didn't stick with keto. I did ketovore, but then I stuck really hard to carnivore. And this seems to be working really well for me. Like I said, my sleep is better. My energy is better. I would not be here talking to you guys. If you saw me a couple of weeks ago, starting with Kerry, I was kind of like in the corner, like, I don't want to talk. You kind of talk, Kerry. And he'd like kick me under the table. Like, you got to say something. So yes, that is why I started carnivore. Sorry, reading some more. Okay, so I have a question. My morning fatty coffee holds me up until my first meal around 1 or 2. So question about that. What is that, a fatty coffee? Is that you're just putting like butter in it? Am I understanding that right? Because I probably could handle doing that. That might be a good way for me to get more fat, because when I eat the meat or I have chicken, it doesn't have a lot of fat in it, but it's protein for my body. I have a lot to lose. So my body is taking the stored fat inside of me and it's burning it for energy. So I have a lot to lose. Kerry's thing for me is he's scared that when I do get to my goal weight, however long that's going to take me, he's worried that I'm not going to eat enough. Well, I eat when I'm hungry. And I'll be honest with you, I'm hungry right now. Talking about food. It's 1:30. I haven't eaten since last night, about, like I said, 7 or 8, something like that. So I'm getting a little hungry right now. Thank you so much, LB. I appreciate that. So Dairy Queen said you don't have to post them, just takes pictures of yourself. Yes. So how do I put this? I'm embarrassed of myself. So I know it's once I get to my goal weight or once I lose some weight, I'm going to feel so much better. I'm going to say, dang it, you know what? I wish I took a picture of myself, but as of right now, I don't like anything about me. So I'm hoping that this carnivore diet is definitely going to change it for me. Thank you, Raquel. Really appreciate that. Oh, this is really sweet. Shannon, but I wanted Kerry to know how much he's helped me out. His interview with Kim inspired me to start again. There you go. I actually didn't, or Kimmy. You mean Mimi? He just went with to go do an interview with Mimi. She was absolutely amazing. The girls loved her. She was very welcoming and said, you can come out here anytime you want again. So yeah, I think Kerry is definitely a good inspiration. But for the women, I'm trying to be a little bit more for the women because this is my second time around. I want to lose weight. I want help. And another thing I'm going to shout out right now is Anna from Poco Moonshine Family. She is so amazing. Sorry, I'm listening. Nobody should be here, but I hear talking. I should be here alone. And the door is locked. So it's always kind of creepy. This building's from 1859. So I don't know if you guys believe in spirits or ghosts or whatnot, but I think there's something here. Call me crazy. I don't know. Anyways, but go check her out too. Anna from Poco Moonshine Family. She lost over 111 pounds. I got to see her at the meetup a couple of weeks ago in Thiensville. I didn't even recognize her. So us women, I'm sorry, guys, we got to stick together, and you guys can stick together with Kerry. So let's see. Any more questions for me? I'm just kind of rambling. Oh, geez. Soul Love, what is your favorite meat recipe? Okay, so I don't really have any recipes. Basically, what my meals are is I eat eggs, and then I have patties. So that's basically it. I really don't have any recipes. Mimi just taught Kerry a really good recipe. You guys got to go check that out because he did a video on that. So I'm not going to give it away. Go check it out on HomesteadHow. He tells you how to create it. Actually, she tells you how to create it, and it looked pretty good. And bless her heart, Katie, my daughter, one of my daughters, Outdoor Katie, go check her out too. I'm gonna do a lot of shout outs today. She doesn't really like meat either, but she's been doing ketovore and she's just thriving on it as well, doing really, really great. She has a hard time eating meat as well. And Mimi had made some, oh my gosh, I'm going to forget what it was called. It was like bones and then it had the marrow in it. I'm sorry, I'm not ready for that yet, but I was so proud of Katie when she did that. She said it was absolutely delicious. So maybe I will do it. And then Kerry did also something. He made his own bone broth. He went to the meat market, which we did a video on that. And he made his own oh my goodness, beef broth. Oh my gosh, guys. He made his own beef broth, and that turned out really amazing. So I don't really have any meat recipes. I don't have really anything that jumps out to me. Like back in the day, my mom used to make what she called Salisbury steak. That was my absolute favorite, but you can't have that now because all that stuff that's in there. Oh, slow down, huh? You're doing awesome. Slow down. We will be there. There's no need to rush. The faster I go, the more I get behind. Very good. Yes, that is definitely it. I need to slow down a little bit. You're right. Rich LeBoy said, "You're doing great. Jen looks like is very easy to you." Am I not reading that right? Jen looks like maybe this is very easy. It's not. You guys are making it very easy. There's almost 300 people on here, and I thank all of you for coming because I love you all. Honestly, if I didn't have you guys and I didn't have Kerry helping me throughout my way, I wouldn't be here. I've never had any heart or health issues. It was just mostly being overweight, being tired, not being able to walk because my legs were so swollen. When I had my triplets, we actually, funny story, we didn't find out we were having triplets until 5.5 months. Yes, 5.5 months. I know most women get checked out like within the first couple of weeks when you find out you're pregnant. I knew I was pregnant, but I didn't know I was having triplets until 5.5 months. So that was our first ultrasound. So I am so thankful to the Lord that my baby's healthy because I had no idea. We had about a month and a half to prepare before the girls came. So I'm not sure why I'm talking about that right now, but just something to talk about. Oh, that's awesome. Papa Bear. Papa Carnivore. Jen, walking has been amazing for me, and I'm down 87 pounds in 15 months. Way to go. I absolutely love hearing that. That is so, so wonderful. Sorry, just reading some more stuff on the side here. If you guys have any questions, please leave them. Shannon said I lost about 26 pounds in the last what? Last what, honey? Last how long? I'm gonna see this really perks me up and gets me going because you all are saying how much you're losing and how much you're feeling. So that is so amazing. I love hearing those stories when you tell me, you lose the weight, you're feeling much better, you're more energetic. That is so amazing. I just looked over 347 people. Really, guys? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hit that like button or that heart button. That really definitely helps. Thank you, Tracy. She said, y'all are an inspiration to all of us. You all are the inspiration. Let me just get that out there. So Kerry is doing this documentary, and I got to see the trailer for it. I was like almost in tears just knowing all the work that he and all of you guys and all the doctors are putting into that. Bless all of you. It's not we're doing it or I'm an inspiration. It's everybody. Everybody. You are all an inspiration in one way or another. Like Kerry started Carnivore. He got his sister Holly going. He got his sister Melissa going. He got his mom, his stepdad. I wish there was more. Like I had some people I talked about on a different live stream that came here, friends of mine from the theater, and they're like, I want to start. I watch you guys and I want to do it, but I can't get off of my peanut butter or I have to have my chips or something. My thing to that is just slow down. Just do 30 days. That's all I was committed myself to was 30 days. I surpassed that by 9 days and I don't see a stop. I don't see myself stopping. I feel so much better than I ever have before. I have so much energy. I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. I wouldn't have made so many friends. It's been absolutely amazing. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. I thought Kerry was texting me. I think he should be here pretty soon. So it's everybody. Y'all are such an inspiration. I'm going to do this one thing. You guys have a YouTube channel and you are carnivore, keto, whatever. Feel free to leave your link in the description. I would love to meet some more of you guys and like some more pages. Like I said, I absolutely love Meat Sisters on Facebook, MEAT Sisters. They are so amazing on there and they're just growing like crazy. So love, I'm proud of you doing this live on your own. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm kind of running out of things to say. I'm not really sure. It's easier when Kerry is here. Papa Carnivore, do me a favor. Can you leave your name somewhere if I can see it? I absolutely love being able to know what your name is and what channel you go by. So thank you. I appreciate that. It's definitely been a roller coaster. I mean, up and down. I didn't get a keto flu or anything like that, so I feel so good about everything. Sorry, I'm trying to. Again, if you guys have any questions or anything, I'm kind of waiting for Kerry to get here because he can help you guys and keep going. So Diane said, I am nervous about leaving a comment. Please don't be nervous about leaving a comment. I'm nervous about talking to everybody. Started Carnivore April 8th, watching Kerry's videos. The one thing that inspired me the most was the first meetup with Bill Knott, down 14 pounds. See, there you go. Do not feel nervous to leave a comment. We all need support from each other. And just to hear that you're down 14 pounds already, holy cow, that's amazing. And Bill, we all know him. He's amazing. We all love him. So I am so looking forward to it. I am going to take off of work. I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet with all the businesses that we have, but we're going to, fly or drive or something to go see Bill when he walks out of his house. I cannot wait to meet him. He's like a brother to me. All of you guys are like family to me, but he is just amazing. I can go on and on forever about him. So congratulations. That is so amazing that you are down 14 pounds. I absolutely love hearing that. Reading some more. Butter and heavy cream. Okay, somebody said. I'm assuming that was in your coffee, right? Yeah, I would like that. Oh, that is so awesome. Off all meds. Yes. So that's a big thing for Kerry. So like I said, he's actually at the doctor's right now. Actually, he's coming home right now, but he was at the doctor's. He had a low ejection fraction in his heart. He also has, and I forgot about it, between him and Lily, they had a lot of issues. He actually has a hole in his heart too. So his ejection I will let him tell you guys what happened, but it's a lot better than it was previously. And I know he's already talked about this part, so I can talk about this. So I've been with Kerry since I was 14, and I've always known he has had an irregular heartbeat. That sense has gone away. Unbelievable. If I didn't know him or I wasn't with him all the time, I would be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, your irregular heartbeat went away. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just from eating meat, right? But unbelievable how things can change in your life. Like my daughter Lily, she had HS on her back really bad. She did carnivore for 30, 40 days. It almost probably 80% cleared up just from that. And they wanted to do injections. They wanted to put her on pills. And I'm like, no, you're not doing this to my daughter. I don't know if you guys know, we almost lost her actually because of medication that she was on. A couple of years ago, April 1st it was, she called me into the bathroom when she was in the shower and she's screaming for me. And I run in there and she's like, I don't feel good. I'm going to faint. And I caught her just in time as she was going down to the floor. Her face was completely white. Her lips were completely blue. And her heart was very, very faint. I'm going to start crying thinking about it. So just because of the medication that she was on, that the doctor prescribed her to get rid of some of that HS, almost killed her. She had a blood clot. It started in her back of her leg and it traveled up through her lungs into her heart. She almost had to have surgery on that, but for 3 months, I was giving her shots twice a day, every single day. It was horrific. So I don't know what I'm rambling on about. I'm just saying that more people do need to know about the carnivore diet because it's not just losing weight. It's not just feeling better, being more energetic. It is health-wise how much difference it makes in your life. Leave some comments down below. What have you noticed with your carnivore diet change? How long have you been on carnivore? Different kind of question. So I live in Wisconsin. It's finally getting warm. but I'm freezing down here in the world famous Montella Theater. I always am. It's always cold down here. But what's the weather like by you guys? You'd probably be kind of jealous asking that because I don't want to see it. Just sorry, reading some more comments here. Oh, that's okay. D. Lee said, I'm sorry I didn't receive a notification. So I'm new at this. This is my first time doing this, so I probably didn't do it correctly. But yeah, I'm trying. All right, here's another one. Such great work, Jen. I have gotten used to butter and coffee. Actually prefer always used half and half or heavy whipping cream. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. Like I said, I've never liked coffee before, but it's just something different than just drinking water. So I'm going to try that because I definitely need to have a lot more butter in my diet. All right. Aw, thank you. She said, I seriously appreciate you doing this for us girls. Yes. So I went out of my comfort zone and I am definitely doing this. I could ramble on forever, but please ask me any questions for you who have just joined. I have been doing the carnivore diet for 39 days. I feel absolutely amazing. My energy is through the roof. My swelling in my legs have gone down. My snoring went away. I think Kerry said the snoring went away about 3 or 4 days in. Of course, I can't tell you that because I'm sleeping, but I definitely do sleep a lot better. When Kerry started the carnivore diet well over a year ago, I actually would do the same thing. He snored. He had a CPAP machine. All that's gone. I actually hit him a few times because I had to make sure he was breathing because with the CPAP machine, it would always tell him, oh, you stopped breathing this many times. So when he had the CPAP machine, I could always hear him breathe. Now that he's carnivore, I can't hear him. He doesn't snore. So I always had to like hit him and kind of be like, oh, Kerry, are you breathing? Are you still there? Kind of stuff. So this diet, I didn't want to call it a diet. Lifestyle change is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. Well done, Jen. You are in natural in front of the camera. Nothing to worry about there. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Like I said, I am so much, I feel so much better. Like I said, you guys are all family. I could probably stand in front of you and do a whole speech in front of you. I am through this, but I mean, if you guys were standing in front of me, it would be absolutely amazing. All right, do you have your regular appetite? I lost mine, started carnivore-ish. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. That's why I fast mostly during the morning and a little bit in the afternoon. It just makes me feel better. I might get a little craving here or there, a little bit hunger, my stomach's rumbling or something, but then drink some water and it would go away. So that's good for me. Emza ghost content. I'm absolutely in. So yeah, like I said, this theater is about 160 years old, and where I am right now, it did not look like this. The cabinets were not there. The floor was not here. Nothing. I wish we could show you a before and after because oh man, this place was like a dungeon. It was cement walls. The floor was probably from the 1800s, the late 1800s. It was wood floor, but it was so creaky that you could fall through. You can't see it, but over there somewhere, there was a fireplace behind a wall. I really wanted to leave that fireplace open, but because of fire code, I couldn't. But when Kerry was doing stuff around the area and redoing the floor here. Funny story, just for the ghost lover. He found a pair of shoes, like baby shoes, by the fireplace. Does anybody know what that is? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to see if anybody knows what that is before I say. But that was kind of creepy. I know, definitely. Mimi's got a jaw-dropping story. She sure does. She had a full-blown stroke. She had Parkinson's. She had rheumatoid arthritis, I think it was, and some other issues. And she looks amazing, amazing. And she is just thriving. When Kerry was there, he and Adam, Carnivore Today, shout out Carnivore Today, and the girls went. They were videoing her, and she was swimming in the ocean, and it was kind of funny. Backstory. Emma was there with her, and Kerry. Here's a funny thing. So I've been with Kerry since I was 14. He will not go in the ocean. He says there's ickies in there. I'm sorry, Kerry, if you're watching this, but he will not go in the ocean. So there was jellyfish all over the ocean where Mimi was, where she swims every single day. She goes swimming. And Kerry's like, nope, Emma, you can go and I'll give you $20. You can go in the water and tape Mimi. So if you see that video footage with Mimi swimming, that was most likely Emma, because Kerry wouldn't go in it. But yeah, she definitely has a really good backstory. So she's in the documentary, which is really amazing. So go check out her channel and some of the stuff that Kerry and them taped. All right, here's another one. Soul Love. So many people can relate to what you are saying. You don't have to take pictures. I'm sure there are some candid shots family members have taken, but I understand not taking pictures. Yeah, so I agree with that too. Again, I'm not in love with what I look like, what I feel like, but I know I definitely will. I've been feeling a lot different because you guys have so much energy. So yeah, I feel great with that way. Let's see. Here is a question. Thank you for a question. Jen, you have nothing to be ashamed of, but I understand I am 30 days carnivore today. I have to quit smoking. It's difficult. Do you have any advice for quitting bad habits? I hope that you guys were able to tell her some stuff or help her along. My thing is sugar. My name's Jen. I was addicted to sugar my whole life. So I don't know. I just saw how Kerry was thriving on this carnivore diet, and I saw people around him, and I saw myself, and I'm like, is sugar more important to me than my family or my health? And I said no. So that's basically why I started this journey, is I wanted to be a better me. I am the captain of my own ship, as Kerry would say. So I don't know. I guess quit smoking. Unfortunately, I've never had I tried smoking when I was a kid. All right, who hasn't? But I never was addicted to it. I tried it, once or twice. It was nasty. But I've never had that issue. So I really can't tell you anything except for find it in your heart. You want to stop. I don't know what the cravings are, but like I said, hi, my name's Jen. I'm addicted to sugar. You just take baby steps, maybe, I don't know, maybe however many you're smoking now, take it down one a day every week, and then try to just go lower. I'm sorry. I really don't have advice for quitting bad habits. For me with the sugar, it was just, I'm done. I want to be healthier for my family. I want to walk down, I want to see my girls walk down the aisle. I want to grow old with Kerry. The way I was going with the way I am now, or the way I was, he would have been pushing me in a mobility scooter. Let's just say that out loud, because I was just gaining weight. I couldn't walk. My migraines. Oh my God. Women, can we talk about migraines, please? Get me started on something. Now I'm fired up now. So migraines, long story short, I got migraines all the time. And it was because of the sugar and because of the junk food that I was eating, the standard American diet. Gross thing. We talked about this last time, and we're calling her Aunt Flo. So the day I started carnivore 39 days ago was the day Aunt Flo came to visit me. I had, in that short time, from the day I started until day 39 now, I had 2 Aunt Flo's come visit me. And the second time around, my Aunt Flo was much nicer. I did not have a migraine, and I felt so much better. So I don't know. I'm putting that out there. I'm just saying, if you're a woman and you have these issues, that might be another reason why you can try carnivore. I don't know. Is it Rose? Thank you. Ghosts are for real. I grew up in a haunted house. Oh boy. See, I could go on for hours talking about that, because Kerry doesn't believe anything's here. When I was here before, I don't know if I can show you I'll try to move the camera. We'll see if we can do this. I don't know. Let's see. Way over there. You guys really can't see it. Right behind I can't do my finger. Right behind the camera or the light over there, there's a big stuffed Homer. But over there, when I came down here alone, when it wasn't nice like it is now, I swear, no lie, you guys can think I'm crazy. There's a pillar right there, kind of like right over here. There's a pillar, and I walked through the doors, and I saw a really tall guy, back in like the 1800s look. He had a huge black hat on, huge black long jacket. And I said, nope, nope, nope. I ran the other way. I told Kerry that. He does not believe me. He's like, you're nuts. And I'm like, no, yeah, there's definitely something here, but that's an off-topic thing, but there's definitely something here. Shannon said, you looking great, Jen. Stay with it. Yes, I definitely am staying with it. My birthday, oh my gosh, my birthday is this month. I don't feel as old as I am. We'll just put it that way. So yeah, my birthday's coming up. I'm super excited about it. You're doing fantastic. I saw Mimi's recipe. I'm going to try it. Yes, Marilyn, please do. Let us know how it goes because Kerry did the recipe, making the beef broth and the, was it the braised shanks? Something he made, I don't know, the other day for the girls and him. Raquel, did I say it right? Raquel, not carnivore related. How often is your movie theater open? Just weekends? So right now it's just weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And in the summer, it's going to be, Kerry and I are still deciding. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be closed. Actually Wednesday. So we'll be closed Monday and Tuesday because he's going to be doing a lot of filming. I will be the one responsible for this place every single day. So right now we're just open the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I think going from June 1st on, it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So thank you. Great question. Are you from the area? Are you around here? I'd love to meet you if you are. Let's see. Melissa said, Jen, I discovered a yummy and easy way to make eggs. Mash some boiled eggs with butter and sea salt. So good. I'm getting hungry because I don't know if you saw it, but on our last live, I was actually talking about that. Somebody said, I have an egg aversion. What do I do? And I said, it's the weirdest sounding thing. And you guys might knock it, but don't knock it before you try it. Like she said, I didn't use boiled eggs, so I will do over easy eggs with just a little bit of run in it or a little bit of yolk in it. And I will actually mash it up like a mashed potato. And I can just see Kerry's face going, but I'm like, no, seriously, it's still an egg and it tastes really good. It's some kind of different texture. So I'm going to try that. Boiled egg. I've never done that before, but that sounds delicious. I think I'm going to actually try that. Let's see. Bone marrow, real superfood. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Sorry, if you have any questions, please leave the QQQ. I can't believe there's 340 of you guys here talking and to me and to each other. You guys are absolutely amazing. Love you so much. Thank you. Really far behind here. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Just being me. You're doing great, Jen. So proud of you for coming out of your comfort zone. You guys are making it so easy. You know, honestly, you are, because I just feel like I'm talking to family, which I shouldn't say because I don't talk to my family very much. I'm talking to really good friends. How about that? You guys are making it really easy to talk to. Let's see. What did I say? Wow, if you can do that, Jen, you have already proved that you are a superwoman. What did I say to that? I think I'm way behind on here. Way to go, Jen Solo. Love the personality change. Yeah, so you guys don't really know me that well, but back in the day, 39 days ago, I wouldn't be talking to any of you. I would just be kind of in my shell. And when it came to the movie theater, I just stand behind the counter and I say hello to people. But that was also very hard, you know, doing that. But now I talk to everybody that comes by and I absolutely love it. Marilyn, thank you. She said, thanks for sharing about your triplets. Yes, I will talk about my kids all day long. My girls, they're going to be 17 in July. I cannot believe it. Funny fact about that is they were supposed to be born July 4th, but they were very preemie. So I held out, and then it was going to be kind of mad. It was supposed to be their birthday. It was supposed to be 7/7/7. So July 7th, 2007. So that would have been awesome. But I'm like, no, my body, they're just not ready to come out yet. So their birthday is 7/9/7. So yeah, I will talk about my girls, my family all day long. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Sometimes they're teenagers. So I have 4 teenagers at home. And last night, I'll just tell you, we were all arguing with each other. And I miss when they were babies, when they couldn't yell at me. Tammy said, just started carnivore this week. You and your husband have seen so much encouraging and inspirational. Thank you so much. Everybody here is very, very encouraging and helpful. I would suggest, again, I'm going to shout it out, Meat Sisters on Facebook. They are absolutely amazing. MEAT Sisters. Okay, somebody's running. It must be Kerry. Somebody's here. But I'm thinking it's Kerry. Oh, thank God. It's Kerry. Oh, don't do that to me. Oh, he's going to the bathroom. Then he'll come say hello. Did you have any carb withdrawal symptoms for how long? I think the migraines were really bad for me. I definitely had, like I said, I had the one really bad one. Really, I had not really any for me. Here he comes. You guys can see him in a second. Wrong way.
Who are you talking to?
I am talking to 331 people. Say hi.
Hello.
Pull up a chair. You can help me.
No, you got this.
Oh, thank you. Congrats on your first solo. Hi.
Did you miss me?
I did. My ride's here now, too.
I was getting texts from people. Bill was texting me.
Oh, no, really?
He said you're a natural.
Oh, thank you. Oh, somebody texted me now.
Are you having fun?
Oh, Hawk Force. Hello, Jen. You're looking great. Pull a seat up, please. They want to talk to you, too.
They don't want to talk.
Jen, you are very good at live streaming. You rocking it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now it's going to be a little easier that he's here. If you guys have any questions, I poked him. If you guys have any questions for Kerry, please ask. I think I'm far behind. I'm trying to just get the questions. Did you see I left you one? No, I didn't even get that far.
The first rule of the only thing Jen did wrong is the first rule of live streams. You put your phone on do not disturb. So
well, I have kids that are driving, so I always have to make sure that they're okay. Any questions, please ask for Kerry.
While you're looking, Jen, how's it going?
Was that you now?
Yeah, that was me now.
He's yelling at me. This one just went off. Oh, yeah. So great question. Anna said, have you checked your dog's foot for thorns or splinters? I have. There is nothing there, but he is definitely limping on it. I think it was it Lynn Tucker Carnivore said that there's some, she sent me she sent him a really long email with some stuff on there that I'm actually going to be trying with him. I think it was Desiquin, if I'm saying it right. So long story short, people who don't know, we did a live when Kerry was gone, we were doing a live together. He was in South Carolina. I was here, and Baxter came, and I was talking about him. So he has been carnivore for several months now, him and our other dog, Ray. He's 9. He's a black lab mix. Not really sure what he is, black lab, pit bull, whatever mix. But he's been limping lately. Yesterday, we went on the Argo, and he was running. He couldn't even keep up, and at nighttime, he was so sore on his leg. I took him to several vet appointments, and the first time they did an x-ray and they said it's not broken, it's not fractured, nothing. Bring him back, and they gave him pain pills, which I didn't want to give him. Didn't do anything. Took him back 2 weeks ago or so, and she's like, well, we can do an x-ray, but he was so agitated and he's so big, he's like 110 pounds. We couldn't hold him down. So they're like, we can do a x-ray, but we'll have to put him to sleep. I'm like, I'm not putting my dog to sleep. So, or, in that twilight, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know what's wrong with him. I need to find another doctor because it worries me because he's 9 and I don't know what's wrong with him. So great question. There's nothing there. I don't know what.
Jen, are you not nervous anymore about doing live streams?
I am a little bit. I'm starting to
shake. What are you nervous about?
I'm starting to shake again. When I get nervous, I start shaking.
What more evidence do you need? Everyone says you're doing a great job. Here's what Bill texted me. Jen's doing so good. A month ago, she wouldn't even have come close to doing a live solo. So amazing.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you.
I love this too because now you can take the reins.
I'm not as good as you though. I'm just talking about.
I'm not good. Everyone's sick of hearing me.
I'm talking about myself.
Well, read the super chats. That's the most important.
Well, wow. Seriously. Love you back. I said I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Super chat.
Michelle McDermott, $20 super chat.
My first one. Thank you. It all goes towards the healing human. As Kerry says, how do you say it? Healing humanity.
You have to read it though, Jen.
You just did. We love you.
I said the name.
Oh, we love you, Jen. You're doing great today. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. All the funds that come through today all go directly towards healing humanity. I also have to say a really big shout out to everybody. We did a live stream, and
I'm gonna fix something for you too.
Oh, thank you. What is that?
Need it bigger. You were like this. See?
Oh, I don't.
Well,
I said I didn't know how to do this.
Like that.
The salt shakers. We talked about. Do you have the car keys? Salt shakers. We were talking about that on our last live stream, and somebody bought 6 of them. So they're amazing. You get the salt shaker. You get the holder. It's great on your keychain. So if you go out somewhere, you can take it with you. Or if you go to the family or something, you don't want to eat their iodized salt. My point is all that money goes towards healing humanity. The t-shirts like Kerry has on, that all goes towards healing humanity as well. So
say it like I do, Jen.
Healing humanity.
Healing humanity.
We
really appreciate all of the donations. This is $20, which is obviously ridiculous, but we were trying to find something where someone could give $20 and get something in return.
Right.
And honestly, when you have one, you're gonna thank us because they're really nice to have if you ever go to a restaurant or you're at a family friend's house. But we really appreciate all those donations because it enabled us to go film Mimi.
Well, you're talking about Mimi. Why don't you talk about that really
Rebecca.
quick?
Don't get me started on Mimi and Rebecca. 2 incredible individuals.
Right.
Rebecca Heichman was 69 pounds. Every illness in the world. She's supposed to be dead by the age of 30. Now she has a beautiful little baby and she's absolutely thriving and she's inspiring other people. And then Mimi, oh my goodness. I just love Mimi.
The girls fell in love with her.
The girls fell in love with Mimi. I told Mimi that when we first went there. She is an absolute warrior. What is so great? Like, you want to surround yourself in life by people you want to be like. I want to be like Mimi. Mimi said to me, I lived in this beautiful house for so long, 20 years, something like that. I never appreciated the sunrise. Now that I'm carnivore, I'm eating a proper human diet, and I'm getting back into what's natural. She said, my heart is absolutely filled with gratitude every single day just to go out and see the sunshine. It's amazing. Like, that's the thing I've been learning about this. You go back to a proper human diet, and everyone that I've interviewed, they have this one thing in common, and they're living their life to the fullest potential. Mimi is absolutely doing that. Jeff DeProsperous is another one where I'm like, this guy is living. This guy is living. People are coasting by, and these guys are living their lives to the fullest potential. So we just posted a video earlier today. It's going crazy right now, which I'm so happy for Mimi. It doesn't have anything to do with Mimi's story. She showed us how to make braised beef shanks.
Yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah.
Oh, you were? Okay. I wasn't watching. I was driving. I caught a little bit of it.
He's not watching his wife?
I was driving the car. I caught a little bit in between. But and then Emma and Katie did a really awesome magic trick. It was really a cool reaction with Mimi. That's on the channel when you're done watching this if you want to watch it. It's I think we titled it The Best Beef Recipe. It's the best meal I've had in 400 days.
Well, you said you were a bad carnivore because even though you're carnivore, you didn't realize the food that you were missing.
I thought I'm a pretty legit carnivore because I've never cheated on carnivore in 400 days. I eat a lot of meat, but no, I'm barely scratching the surface. Mimi is a legit proper human carnivore. She's making bone broth weekly. She's getting lots of natural tallow. She's getting lots of fat in her diet. Cold plunge, sunshine, exercise, cardio. Like, she is doing it all. I'm just scratching the surface, but I am learning and I am inspired. So
I was talking about the
beef shank.
No, I was talking to that
beef
too.
Shank. The beef shank. I just want to say real quick, we have 3 beef shanks in our refrigerator right now, and it's either day 2. Was it 2 days ago we did it? Day 2 or day 3.
Dry rub.
We're dry aging them. You put salt on, you put them on a rack. This was Mimi's tip. I've never done it. Dr. Chafee does it all the time. And later tonight or tomorrow, we're gonna run out of time today. I'm gonna braise up some beef shanks, Mimi style. So it's gonna be fun. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was telling our viewers about that you won't go in the ocean because there's ickies in there.
I went in. You know, we went to Mexico. Do you remember when I took you to Mexico?
Yeah.
She has an absolute fear of flying. And so our entire lives together, I never get to go anywhere and have fun or travel because she doesn't want to fly. We always have to drive. This was, 20 years ago?
At least.
We've been together since age 14. This was 20 years ago. I said, we live in Wisconsin. I said, we're going to go to Chicago for a little getaway weekend. Pack your swimsuit and everything else because there's going to be a pool at the hotel. Well, we go to Chicago and we go right past wherever the hotel was going to be, and we go right to the airport. I didn't tell her.
That was my first time flying.
I forced her by hostage to get on an airplane.
Yeah, you did.
And it was a bad airplane. It was really sketchy.
That was terrible. That was my first time flying. I was 21.
The point of my long drawn out story is we went in the ocean there, and this is what traumatized me. We walked in the ocean, and this was similar to with Mimi, but it was worse. It was jellyfish everywhere, like thousands of them.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was.
Really?
Yes. There was baby jellyfish everywhere, and you were stepping on them. I got stung, and it felt.
What?
You have no. What do you have, brain fog?
That was.
I got stung by a jellyfish. It was the most horrible pain ever. And
did you pee on it?
No, we were supposed to. I learned that after the fact, but yeah, I don't like icky things touching my feet anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Put my.
So I was making fun of you.
I went in the ocean. Emma, shout out our daughter Emma. She got the ultimate shot. She was in up to here. She got shots of Mimi doing her cold plunge in the ocean in the morning. So
I just had to make fun of that because it was funny.
Oh, that's fine.
I was reading this one.
Hey, Jen. Sandy and Ken here. We talk about you a lot, Sandy and Ken. You guys are awesome. Just finished 3 burger patties with Swiss cheese and bacon at Culver's.
No bacon.
Thinking of you, laugh out loud, and now driving home and turning you on.
Aww.
Shout out Sandy and Ken. Sandy and Ken, do you guys have a YouTube channel yet? If you want us to shout you out anytime, and we'd love to have you on the channel too.
You can't click on it. Okay.
So yeah, I think that just means they commented on YouTube, not that they're necessarily from YouTube. Speaking of awesome, Sandy and Ken are awesome carnivore couples. Ken is thriving on carnivore, and Sandy's like, I don't need to do carnivore, but I'm going to support my spouse and I'm going to do it. I thought that was just awesome and incredible. And they're both thriving right now. They're doing really, really well.
Are those the two that we met at the meet?
Those are the two we met at.
Oh, hey.
Sandy and Ken.
See, I don't do this enough. Okay.
Sandy and Ken. Open invite if you ever want to come on the channel. Speaking of carnivore couples, it's all set. Heads up. Shout out my buddy JT, Poco Moonshine Family, his lovely wife Anna. On Saturday night at 7:20 p.m. Central, it's going to be us and it's going to be them. Carnivore couples. We're going to do a little carnivore couples live stream.
I was talking about her, Anna from Poco Moonshine Family. She lost over 111 pounds. She looks amazing.
JT and I are just going to be like, zip it. So you guys can watch Anna and Jen, and you can watch JT and myself just sitting here trying to not talk the whole time.
Yeah, it's hard for you.
That's going to be Saturday night. I'm looking forward to that because there's a lot of people that ask, how do I get my spouse? How do I get my spouse to do this sort of thing?
Well, we did a
little video on that.
We did a video on that.
I want to ask JT and Anna, how did you guys meet? What was it like, JT, when you were doing carnivore before Anna started? What is it like now?
Right.
Anna's just doing incredible. What an inspiration.
She is.
Both of them. JT's doing incredible too. But Anna's doing incredible too.
But for the women out there.
It's right, because everyone has their own story. So I would get inspired by JT, but you're a woman, you're Anna, so she inspires you. There's other people out there that get inspired. That's why it's the documented stories that matter. As many stories as we can. And that's why I am always shouting out other YouTubers. It's not a competition. I'm not trying to win at YouTube. I'm trying to get the word out. So everyone that's willing to do a YouTube channel and share their story literally could be saving people's lives. Literally. You know what's crazy about JT and Anna that I was thinking about, Jen? Not to pat myself on the back, but JT found carnivore through my YouTube channel.
But how did he find you?
Through homesteading back in the day.
And how did he find that one?
Through a video that you told me to do 20 years ago.
It wasn't 20, but yeah.
So, but this is the thing. If you trace things back, it's so cool. JT started carnivore because he saw my video, which I'm great. I'm honored. I'm so happy that I was a small part of that. But ultimately, he made the decision. But then Anna's like, oh, JT, you're doing it. So then Anna's doing it. Well, Jen, I'm not saying you fully did it because of Anna, but she was a big inspiration for you. So now it's Kerry, JT, Anna, Jen. But then I was like, wait, what about Kerry? Who told Kerry? Dante, Ferrigno Freedom.
Right.
Imagine if Dante from Ferrigno Freedom never did a YouTube channel. I never learned about it. Then JT might not have done it. Anna might not have done it. Jen might not. It's crazy how it snowballs like that. But sorry, I'm rambling now. You go back to talking.
No, that was. That's how this happens. Yeah, it's like the
posture.
I know you're sitting funny. You can't see how he's sitting, but
Look, I got my
Okay, I got a
my
question.
medical bracelet.
I have a question.
Oh God, here we go.
Do you dudes out there, do you cross your legs? I don't know. It drives me nuts.
Don't.
I'm trying to show.
I don't have any pants on.
You have woo! He's got shorts on.
She makes fun of me for you. Everyone says that I bully you. The amount of bullying I get bullied for crossing my legs.
It's not.
What
It's
is
like
it?
a lady cross. It's not like
Ever since I lost all of my weight,
you're doing it again.
I could never cross my legs like that before. My big belly would be in the way.
Sorry, off topic.
I just sit however I'm comfortable. I don't care.
I just make fun of him because he sits like that.
Well, you really make fun of me on my posture, which I have to work on more.
Yeah, you do.
Which is another excuse is for my fat. My fat belly used to hold my chest up like this. I'm not even joking. The fat went away in the belly, and it's like everything just goes whoosh, and I'm like this all the time. I'm like this. Everyone's making fun of my posture, and I'm like, oh, I got to get back up, but the belly's not there, so I got to get the belly fat back, and the posture will improve.
That's right. All right, read that one.
Just Susie's thoughts. I feel amazing. Jen, you helped so much. You, Kerry, and the whole homestead is so inspiring. Thank you. Do much for sharing your journey with us. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us.
Yeah.
Thank you for the nice comment.
That was really sweet. Yes. Hi, Susan. How you doing?
Susan Hampton, shout out.
All right.
Jen, do you see what I have on my wrist?
Yeah, your bracelet. Tell them what you did.
Why do I have my bracelet?
I was talking about you.
Did you tell them any of my results? Jen.
I don't know. I only told him about what you said
okay.
before. I didn't say anything.
I
said
had
your
my
ejection fraction. You were going to get tested. That's all I said.
I had my ejection fraction tested. A lot of people have been asking about that. I gave Jen a little sneak peek, but I don't want to make the official announcement because they're putting it. The guy's reading it. She said he'll read it in like 20 minutes and it'll be on my record. So probably on there now. But I want to check all that and see what my numbers are. My theory is that my congestive heart failure, which is low ejection fraction, my heart can't keep up, has improved on carnivore. And that's what I went in for the test for. A lot of people have been asking. You're going to have to just stay tuned because I don't have the official, I need the official word from the dude that reads it, whatever that dude's name is, the doctor, the radiologist. I don't know who reads that kind of a thing, but
yeah, no, I was just saying.
Preliminarily, I asked the woman that was doing it what my numbers were, and I was surprised by the answer. So we'll leave it at that. Also, I told her the whole triplet story again. I got an echo, which is an ultrasound of my heart done about an hour or two ago. And so I said to her, I said, do you do ultrasounds for babies too? And she's like, well, I do baby hearts, but not pregnancies. And then I told her the whole story. Jen and I are parents of triplets, for those of you that are new here. We found out about the triplets during the ultrasound. And the ultrasound 5 months. And the ultrasound tech said, uh-oh. And I'm like, they should probably train you to never say uh-oh during an ultrasound for babies. I told that to this lady and she was cracking up. She thought it was pretty funny. So in retrospect, 17 years later, it's funny.
No, it's not. No, because long story short, when we found out we were pregnant, he's like, you have twins. You have twins. I'm like, no, there's no twins in either of our family. No.
I told everyone, when you're expecting as a couple, everyone says to you, what do you want, a boy or a girl? I had 100 people ask me that question. I told 100 people, I don't know, but I think we're having twins. And they all said, why? They don't run it. And I said, they don't run it in the family.
Neither side.
I said, because.
Go ahead.
Because Jen is being twice as beep. Jen is being twice as grumpy. That's a nice way of saying it. Jen is being twice as grumpy. And it turns out you were holding back. You should have been 3 times as grumpy, but you were holding back. You're actually being really nice. Yeah. Yeah. So we found out at 5 months that we're having triplets. Months.
When we went in too for the ultrasound, another funny story is our oldest daughter, Lily, was just shy of 2 at the time because they're only less than 2.5 months apart. I think 2 months, 2 years, 2 months. Oh my God, 2 years.
Just say 2 years, Jen. That's close enough.
Anyway, okay. So I kept asking her, do you want a brother or sister? She wouldn't say sister. She would say sisters. She wanted sisters.
Wow, that tune has changed a little bit, don't you think?
A little bit. Very much so. Anyways, so yeah, we went to the ultrasound and she said, you have twins. She said,
there's more than one.
There's more than one.
There's 3. Well, I think there's 4.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just the 3.
But I'm like, 3 what? 3 hands, 3 feet? What? What do you mean 3?
Well, then of course we were both terrified. Like my goodness, praying to God that they were okay. And there wasn't, when you hear stuff like that,
well, especially at 5.5 months that I wasn't eating meat and all the stuff that I was supposed to be doing. I was on my neonatal pills, but I had no idea. So I thank God that they were healthy. They were born early.
Worried. Maybe they were conjoined, or maybe there was some other problem.
32 weeks.
They
so
were
they were
all
very
healthy.
early, but they were just, Katie was just shy of 3 pounds. But
and for those of you that don't know, 32 weeks. Let's get a guess. What do you think the average weight of one of the children were at 32 weeks?
Well, I just kind of gave it away, but
no, you didn't. 32 weeks. Let's go. All right, you got some comments piling up here, Jen.
All right.
It's not easy, is it? You get all these comments flying in here?
I was trying to do good.
Rochelle, I'm cooking 3 pounds of bacon while listening today. I'm proud of you, Jen. I
Thank
can't
you.
believe what a kinship I feel with you. I truly feel I know you. We would probably be good friends if we ever meet. Isn't that awesome?
That is. Fine.
Rochelle, where are you from? We got to meet.
Get me on Facebook. Let's go.
Yeah.
You be my new best friend.
Question. Can you give ideas for meals, starting or restarting carnivore?
People are asking that. I don't have. People are asking me for my meat recipes. I don't have a recipe. I just cook a burger.
Right? I'm very simple myself as well. So
yes, but
I like it simple. I start with the basics. Like, if you want to know what we eat regularly that we enjoy and love, the biggest recipe is our Power Bowl, which is scrambled eggs, bacon sliced up and cut up into chunks, butter, and ground beef. Power Bowl. That's one of our favorite recipes. I'm doing the beef shank. The recipe is on the channel. I literally just posted it about 2 hours ago. It's called like the best carnivore meal I've had in 400 days. I would check that one out. The beef shank recipe is very good. Honestly, we don't do a lot of recipes. It's very simple. It's just hamburger patties and eggs. That's what we eat most of the time. And then sometimes steak or other slow cooked meat. She loves slow cooked beef stew. I'll give you the recipe for that real quick. It's beef stew and water. That's it. Butter. A little bit of salt. You add butter in at the end. You slow cook it on low, and it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. All right, Jen, we got to get these before they disappear too.
Oh, they disappear?
Yeah, you click on start.
I didn't know that.
Put them in the starred one.
Oh my gosh, guys, I had no idea.
We can go through them real quick.
Oh,
I think we got that one. Michelle McDermott, $20 super chat. Thank you so much.
That came up there.
Laura, $1.49 super sticker. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it. Shannon Diamond, $2 super sticker. Thank you so much. We have a new member, Hope. Thank you for sharing with us. It's day one for me. Hope you got this. Listen, you're a member for a month now. You can do anything for 30 days. One of the best things you can do just starting out, consider joining one of these groups. Like she mentioned, Meat Sisters earlier. It's completely free. If you have the money, Bella's Steak and Butter Gang, $30 for a month. I'm not an affiliate. I get nothing for promoting them. I just get so many people that start out on carnivore and they have issues. And it's like, just join a group. Like, this could change your life forever for $1 a day for 30 days, and it'll help you be more committed to it too. So I always encourage
all the doctors are on there, and you can ask them questions. Yeah. It's absolutely amazing.
Or just do the free one. The Meat Sisters one is awesome too. Start there.
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't know these were here.
Max Sandoval, $5 super chat. Words of inspiration for my lovely wife Erica, who started this journey with you. Congratulations. Give her some words of inspiration for Erica.
You got this. We're all here. We're all family together. You just take it one step at a time. I'm very proud of you. And
you're a good wife to Max. You guys just trust me on this. Jen and I did a video. Your marriage, everything. I'm not trying to attribute everything to carnivore, but a healed human living her life at her fullest potential is so much more fun to be around.
You're so warm.
So much more. We get along. There's less arguing. We're like, as a couple, you have goals in life. I have goals in life. We're working together instead of working separately like we were before. It's so much better.
Previously is now that I'm on board, I don't shut up about carnivore. The people that came today.
I think you owe me an apology. Actually,
that ain't gonna happen.
All those times you yelled at me because I wouldn't shut up about carnivore.
So I said that before that he wouldn't shut up. Now I won't shut up. So there's 353 people watching. Love you all. Thank you so much. But I never understood it. But now, like I was telling you guys, whoever was here when I started, we had a private showing today, and the guy came about 2 hours, an hour and a half away to do a anniversary with his wife, and they were amazing. They're like, we found Kerry and my wife's keto and she wants to go. So that was
good stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we got Red Wave, $20 super chat. Another first day on carnivore. My pastor steered me to you.
Wow.
That's awesome. We're going to be interviewing Pastor Jimmy, who is on Adam's channel, Carnivore Today. I'm looking forward to that. You have a good pastor. Listen, you're on your first day of carnivore, Red Wave. I want you to come back in 30 days, right in the beginning of June, and message me, email me, homesteadhow@gmail.com. We'd love to have you. Jen will interview you on the channel for your 30-day update. You're going to make it happen. Let's go.
Yep.
Eurodicity, $5, 5-pound super chat. P.S. Lee Copus is recovering from his surgery, Birmingham, England.
Yeah.
I know that. I was just talking to Lee Copus because I emailed him yesterday and I saw his video and I just said, I'm wishing you well. I hope you recover on your surgery. He responded back. He's doing well. He said, thank goodness for Carnivore because he's going to recover faster. If you guys are not watching Kent Carnivore, that's the name of his channel. His name is Lee Copus, but the name of his channel is Kent Carnivore. You're missing out. That guy is an inspiration. He lost his colon to colitis, depression, anxiety. He's absolutely thriving as a carnivore, but he just had to have this huge surgery. And I love Lee. He's so cool. It is my goal. I just mentioned this to Lee again. I want to get to England to film Lee's story. There's some other stories out there too, like my buddy Alex Cannon, and have a big meetup. We haven't booked anything yet because there's so much going on, but we're going to make it happen at some point. We're trying to, as the donations come in, we film more. Like if we had unlimited funds, I would be out there a couple months ago filming Lee because his story is so incredible. But
well, that's why I said again, the salt shakers come in handy. I'm sorry.
You know what? You know what we were thinking of doing?
I'm gonna just say it.
In England, maybe we have a big meetup and then we sell tickets and then we're like, okay, whatever it's going to be so expensive. That's the reason we haven't done it, to travel to England and get all of our camera equipment over there and then get a rental and get cars.
Yep.
So maybe we do a big meetup and then we say, okay, if we can get 100 people and we charge $20 a person, that will cover the expenses. And then maybe we do a live stream or something to build the funds up for it. But anyways, thank you for mentioning Lee. Again, everyone go check him out. He's incredible. And comment on his videos. Give him some encouragement. He doesn't need it. That guy is an absolute beast, but send him some of that carnivore love for sure. I did the same thing myself yesterday. Linda, starting ketovore, mostly carnivore, about 3 weeks ago. The weight is not coming off. My sleep is horrible. I get maybe 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep a night. No naps. I've been using the app Carb Manager. Linda, my question for you is, number one, please join a group. I know I sound like a broken record, but it would help so much. You could put that on Meat Sisters, one of these other things. My other question is, you started ketovore, mostly carnivore. What does that mean? Because some people are like, I'm doing carnivore. I just talked to this guy this morning, Jen. And I'm not a carnivore gatekeeper. You guys can do whatever you want. But he's like, I'm doing carnivore and I'm having trouble. Like I don't have the energy that other people have. And I asked him what he's eating. Oh, I'm eating mostly carnivore. Okay, well, what is mostly carnivore? And then he was telling me, well, he works out every day and he has a banana before he works out. Now, most people are like, oh, what's wrong with a banana? If you're in carnivore, you're trying to get your body into ketosis.
Yeah,
if I were to eat a banana, it would kick my butt out of ketosis. And it could be a few more days until I'm back into ketosis. So like mostly carnivore, somewhat carnivore, it depends on what you mean there. The other question I'd have for you, Linda, is, are you getting enough fat? See, some of this is hard to answer in just a comment. Dr. Barry knocks these all out of the park, but that's why I always recommend the groups, because you could post this on Meat Sisters and they could get into the nuance a little bit more with you. But for me, I would say, are you strictly carnivore? Because are you in ketosis is the real question. Are you actually in ketosis? And if you're not, it might be because you're getting some of those other things. And are you getting enough fat? A lot of people on carnivore don't get enough fat.
That was going to be my thing. Yeah. And do your legs hurt or do your arms hurt? Because when I did carnivore the first time and I failed miserably, he just took my mouse. I wasn't having enough electrolytes, so my legs were hurting really bad, and I got really crappy sleep. I did not sleep at all because my legs hurt me so bad that I couldn't get any sleep. So maybe try the butter or electrolytes, like I said, the keto drops or the element. That would definitely help you.
All right, we got some more super chat.
Okay.
So we got. So Lee Copus, thank you. We have $20 from Marilyn Phillips. Thank you so much. Marilyn, I don't know if you had a question. Sometimes when this happens, Jen, they might have intended to put a question there and it got missed. So we have to look back in the other one for Marilyn Phillips to see if she had a question. And then we have Rose Borgman, $5. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
You guys are great. My goodness. What? Did you hear something?
Not hear that?
I didn't hear anything. Was it back there?
No, it was upstairs. Like running again.
Jen's hearing things.
I already had this discussion.
When a big semi goes by outside, it shakes the walls a little bit. You can hear it. Question: I'm on my first day of my 5th month of carnivore. I'm very strict. I'm 68 years old, diabetic. I have not lost any weight. Why? Kathy, have you measured yourself And are you eating cheese? Those are the first two things that come to mind.
The cheese, yeah.
Cheese or dairy in general stalls so many people. And it's different for men than it is for women, depending on your age and everything else. It could be harder for some people. But almost always when I talk to people, they're having some sort of dairy, usually cheese, that stalls the weight loss. The other thing is, have you measured yourself? Because a lot of times, Jen will say right now, I didn't lose any weight. Her whole body composition has changed. Her clothes aren't fitting. You could lose, I think so.
Okay, thank you.
You could lose fat and gain muscle or bone density.
Yeah.
And
that's
your weight could remain the same, but you could be way healthier and losing inches. So the other thing is measuring yourself. But if you haven't lost any weight yet, I would check into that with the cheese and the dairy.
Well, that's what I said about I lost my, but did we meet him at the,
I'm not sure, Jen. Focus,
thank you.
focus, hon.
Sorry,
focus.
I'm asking him a separate question.
We got a lot of comments here. We're going to go in supercharge mode. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Hawk Force. Listen, I just did a video with Hawk Force yesterday. He's incredible. Day 104, I feel great. Jen, whip up your coffee with your butter and your cream. It's so good. Hawk Force, I really enjoyed interviewing you. I'm still editing that together. So in the coming days, within the next week, that video is going to go live with Hawk Force. He's got an incredible story. Type 2 diabetes. Did you know that type 2 diabetes isn't a permanent affliction that people get forever and there's nothing they could do about it?
No.
It turns out it's quite easily reversible and thousands of people have done it, including Hawk Force.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
All right, let's see here.
He took my mouse.
We're running.
I'm sorry. I don't.
If you have a question, post a QQ.
I asked you guys so long ago what the weather was like and where you're from, so I apologize. I didn't get through all.
We're just getting to the weather. Here we go.
I'm
85 and sunny. Is that from an hour ago? Colleen King, living here in Wisconsin and drinking well water. I get natural electrolytes. Do I need to add any? Oh, that's a great question. We have well water too, and I've got to test it again. We tested it when we moved here. I don't do any electrolytes. I'm not judging anyone. I'm only going to tell people what I do. I haven't done any in months. When I started Carnivore, why not? I recommend do it for a couple of weeks. I'm still reading that one.
Oh, sorry. I got excited.
Dr. Chafee, a lot of people are fine without them. This is me. You got to do you because I'm not a doctor, but I don't do any electrolytes right now. I feel great. If I ever got dizzy or tired or leg cramps, then I would look at those things. The only way you know for sure is like go get your blood work done and test it. But for me, I just listen to my body. I've been doing carnivore long enough now. But if you're just starting carnivore day one, I would definitely do electrolytes maybe the first couple of weeks just to be on the safe side. It's not going to hurt anything. It may definitely help you with some of those keto flu symptoms and stuff like that.
How warm is it out there? I've been in the basement for the last 2 hours.
It's beautiful outside right now. We should be doing this outside.
Aww.
We're sitting down in a dungeon. We're not getting any proper sunlight.
Am I going quick enough for you?
Hey, you're falling a little behind, Jen.
I'm sorry. I said I'd never done this before. It was not as easy when you're not here, so I will admit that. Somebody was talking about smoking and how to stop, and I see there's a lot of good comments on here.
Your mobility is that much better.
Yes.
Mine?
Who are we talking? Well, I'll say mine. Yes,
mine too.
Yes, mine. I said before that with my legs being so swollen and full of water, I wasn't able to get around that well. But then after the vibration plate and doing carnivore for the last 39 days, definitely. We went for a walk last night.
Yeah.
We go kayaking, we go hiking. I wouldn't have been able to do that before. So my mobility definitely is a lot better.
Oh, mine too, just because I didn't have those issues that Jen had with the edema, but I had arthritis in my foot. I could barely step down on it. I would literally be using a mobility scooter when we went to the grocery store. It was a little fun for a little bit, the mobility scooter part, but it was pretty depressing being in my late 30s and into my 40s using a mobility scooter.
So I was talking about the hat man that
I saw. You saw him walk by earlier.
Right. So he doesn't,
I said hi to him
he doesn't believe me. And then, okay, so I'm really far behind. So I'm sorry, guys.
Shoes.
I was talking about how the ghosts are here. And
we're talking
talk about the baby shoes then.
When we took over the theater, we fixed the floor here and stuff like that. And
talking about that.
We've been exploring because this building goes back to 1859 before Lincoln was president. I was looking for old artifacts, old posters, when this used to be a playhouse, anything we could find. I found an old round window that dates back to over 100 years because I found a picture of it. But we found baby shoes in the floor, and it was kind of frightening. Like these were leather. They look like pilgrim shoes. They were handmade leather baby shoes. And we're like, oh my God, I hope there's not like a baby buried. Then I did more research. They were right by the fireplace. And this is a common thing They used to do this in Europe, America, everywhere. When they'd build a house near an entryway, like a chimney or a door, they would oftentimes put children's shoes in the floor or in the wall next to it, because it was like a bad luck, a good luck
It
thing.
was so that the spirits, the bad spirits couldn't come down.
Yeah, they wouldn't come down. They'd come down the chimney and be like, oh, there's some dirty kids' shoes here. We'll go the other way now. I guess that was
it. But that was very scary to find shoes.
If you Google it, it's a thing. Just trust me. Because we were Googling, I don't know, why did we Googled kids' shoes in the wall or something? And
yes, and
a bunch of articles on it.
So you're supposed to leave them there. So we left
them. We put them back.
Answer that one really quick.
Question: has carnivore helped your mood, Jen? Mood management is my number one why. Too much sugar and processed food used to give me migraines too.
There you go, yeah.
Carnivore cured that and mood swings. How's the mood?
How
Jen?
are my mood swings, Kerry?
1,000 times better.
We talked about inflow on here. We talked about inflow a while ago. But yeah, I think my mood swings are a lot better. My
not even swings. You're just your overall mood and demeanor.
Flow is a lot better.
You have more energy. You're going for walks. You're exercising, and your mood is better. You're more pleasant. You're not grumpy and snappy, and you're focusing. Here's another thing you did on the standard American diet. You would focus on the negative too much and drama, and you're like worrying about, oh, what's X family member doing or drama over here, and you would obsess about it. And you're not really doing that now. Now the only annoying thing you do is you itch your eyelid too much.
Really itching.
Do you drink water with electrolytes in it? Any that you recommend, or is plain water best? We have on and off. Do you do any electrolytes, Jen?
I don't really, unless I get sore or anything. I'm just going to show this because I'm so far behind. Thank you,
that was
Kerry.
me in the car an hour ago. So I don't do any electrolytes in my water. But I've been doing carnivore a long time. The first 2 weeks, I'd recommend maybe trying it. We use keto chow. We use a little bit of element, but I really like keto chow. You just drip it in there. Question for Jen from Jamie Singleton. Jen, you are amazing. Any advice for how to get my 22-year-old twin sons to start carnivore? They are obese and struggling with mental health. I know it's their diet, but they are defensive when I try to.
My girls are older. Obviously, they're 17. I was going to say Anna from Poco Moonshine family. Her son, I'm not saying the name. Isn't he almost carnivore? Or when we were at the meetup,
he was he's a little guy. He's not 22 years old.
Bacon. Oh, 22 years. I'm sorry. I thought you said 22 months old. I'm sorry. My eye is really itchy. Baby steps. We'll just put it there because Katie, our daughter, is ketovore, and she was counting calories and doing all that before. So I would say baby steps. Don't like. What did you say yesterday? You said how did you put that?
Inspire. You can't force you'll never force them, especially as their mother. If you're like, you do this, they're gonna, no, I'm not gonna do it. But you can inspire them. Don't click off it yet. Here's one thing I'd suggest. Your sons, twin boys, 22-year-old, what do they absolutely love? There's something they're passionate about in this life. Maybe it's soccer or football, or maybe it's something. I can guarantee you there is a carnivore out there excelling in something they love that could inspire them. Find out what will inspire them and gently try to share some of that with them. It's also just be very patient because, like I said, I never would have thought Jen would be here right now doing this. I never would have thought my daughter Emma, who was vegan for 5 years, would be eating fatty ribeyes and sucking beef tallow
bacon yesterday and
bone marrow out of a bone. She's eating straight up. She's scooping bone marrow out of a bone. Never would have imagined that. It took a long time though too. Like people just see it right now. It took a long time for some of that. So
there was something else that you said though yesterday, and I forgot how you put it.
I don't remember.
I'm sorry. I thought I said 22-month-old. I didn't read that part. 22 years.
Inspire. Plant a seed too. You can nicely sort of.
No, but you said it like. Okay, I'm gonna skip it until I remember it.
The next one.
I can tell he's getting impatient.
Well, I don't know. We said everything. You got to inspire him.
There was something here. Here, really quick. How's the documentary going?
Oh, jeez. I wish I could show you guys right now. The documentary is going beyond our expectations. I'm very happy with where it's going. We just completed a 3-minute trailer. Our editor, John, who's fantastic, shout out John, he's incredible, completed a 3-minute trailer. And like I started tearing up watching it, not because I'm like patting myself on the back, but Adam's helped me film this. I've filmed it. Emma's helped film a whole bunch of it. And I've seen this footage so much, but to see John take it all and put his own spin on it, it was almost like I was watching it for the first time. And seeing Bill's story, Bill's a big part of this 3-minute trailer. Shout out Bill if he's still in the comments.
Yep.
Man, it got me. I can't wait to share it. This trailer is for Hack Your Health. So anyone going to Hack Your Health, You're going to get to see this for the first time. We're not sharing it with anyone before that, other than I actually just this morning, I'm going to do a little name drop here. Dr. Tony Hampton. I got to speak with him this morning. I absolutely love Dr. Tony Hampton. He's in it as well. He's a big part of it. So I showed it to him. He loved it. We're going to show it to Dr. Barry and Dr. Chafee as well. But the documentary filming is going incredible. Thank you. Carnivore Brothers, Ashley and Rhett. Not a question, but wanted you to see my comment. We've been waiting for you to come along. Oh, this is you. You got to start reading these, Jen.
Finish it up.
We've been waiting for you, Jen, to come along, but your personality, glow speech, it's amazing. And I love that you and your family.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're going to do more of these now?
Yes. Somebody else.
I go film this.
Somebody was saying these are better than shorts too, so I like that.
100%.
So, yeah. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. I watch you guys, and you guys are amazing. And
Jen is doing great.
I had to click on that one.
There you go.
So you had to click on that one.
Click on that one, Bob. Right? Exactly. Hey, I'm fine with that.
No,
I got plenty of documentary to work on.
Oh, that must be talking about you, because I heard running. Were you running?
I run. Yeah. I'm a carnivore. I don't got time to walk.
All right, I'm trying to go.
Question. There's one up there, Dairy Queen.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
Jen has a meat aversion too, and she's a lifelong vegetarian, but she eats a lot of eggs, ground beef, and cheese. There
somebody must have been answering something. Okay.
Have you tried pork belly? I'm going to try to make it tonight. You have not. I have. Emma and I got pork belly from Costco, and we smoked it ourselves. We made homemade bacon with a little red mint salt on it. That was the only ingredient, was smoke and salt. It was very good. You got a couple super chats up there, Jen?
Where do I go?
Starred.
Okay. Now where do I go?
Right there, down
This
to the
one?
bottom. Hey, it's our buddy, Who's Your Carnivore, Brett. Thank you for all you do, Rose. We read that one. And then Brett, Who's Your Carnivore, $10 super chat. Just hit 1,000 subs on my channel a couple of days ago. Thank you for your support and friendship. You two are doing great work, and I'm so glad to be a part of this community. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
Buddy. Thank you.
That is Brett. Brett is incredible. Listen, everybody go to Who's Your Carnivore. He just hit 1,000 subscribers. He's got to hit 10,000 is the next milestone, the goal we're going for. He's doing some great work over there, and he's a good friend of the channel. He's been out to like all of the meetups. He didn't get to go to the
in our house. That was awesome.
one. But yeah, we had him at the house. He came out to the Chicago one. Ellen got the shirt. Thank you so much. I really like these shirts too. I'm not just shout out Adam Carnivore Today. He designed this logo, but they're just nice looking shirts. And when I was in North Carolina, I swear, Jen, I got more looks on this shirt, more side eyes than when I eat only meat. Ask me why when I wear that shirt.
They're looking at you.
No, they were looking at the shirt like what? Because it provokes like healing humanity. Oh wait, I guess humanity does need to a proper human diet. What is the diet? I wonder what, and people are start getting them. Yeah, I had a couple conversations.
I should have brought the hats down. So the people that came today actually made us a 6-pack of hats, and they designed it themselves, and they're really awesome. I don't have them here, but I'm sure we will.
Dairy Queen, Kerry is all okay. Jen said you were at the doctor. Checkup, I assume, since carnivores don't get sick. I love that. Carnivores don't get sick. I wasn't sick, and I love that you said this, Dairy Queen, because I have literally been to the doctor's thousands of times. I don't know. I don't want to exaggerate. What do you think? 500 times?
A lot.
I've been looking through my medical records. It's just like just for my heart alone, 100 times. Every time I've gone to the doctor, it's because there's something wrong with me. I need to go to the doctor. I was just at the doctor paying a lot of money out of pocket too, by the way, because we don't have decent insurance, to get my heart tested, because I think it's better. That's the only reason I'm going. There's nothing wrong with my heart. I no longer have fatigue. I'm no longer fainting. My irregular heartbeat reversed. I did a video on that like 3 weeks ago. Lifelong irregular heartbeat has reversed. I believe my congestive heart failure that I was diagnosed with 8 years ago has reversed as well. That's why I was at the doctor. This is the only time in my life I've gone to the doctor.
And there was nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with me. I just want to, mainly for the documentary and because I'm telling people, like, I think my heart got better. It's uncharted territories. You know that? Mm-hmm. Have other people reverse congestive heart failure with carnivore? How would we ever know that? Because first of all, if you have congestive heart failure, you're told don't eat meat. Only a weird, crazy person like me would do that. And then how many people are going to document it and talk about it?
Right.
But I really think it's a thing because Filippo Vadi, a heart surgeon, a lot of these guys, they say your heart performs much more efficiently in ketosis when you're burning fat instead of sugar. So when I get back home, I'm going to have those results. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to share that with everybody, good, bad, or indifferent. If it's worse, I'm going to tell you. If it's better, I'm going to tell you. Jen, you got to read some of these.
It's yours. I'm still reading the ones on the
All
side.
right. Carnivore, the power of healing. My tiny Tim eats only a third of the grass-fed ground meat from Costco. He weighs about 14. Okay, he's a dog. Okay, it took me a while to get to that. He weighs about 14 pounds. I was like, geez, tiny Tim needs to eat more at 14 pounds.
Boy.
He's a small dog. Is it okay to give it raw? Okay. Being a small dog, you got to be careful, like with bones and stuff like that. So I'd be very careful, but I would say 100% yes. Even if your dog is small, what would he do in the wild? He wouldn't be cooking up food. He'd be eating little ground squirrels and birds or whatever he could get his hands on. He would be eating, and it would be raw. One thing you can do is when we feed our dogs raw, we have a big meat grinder, and it has coarse grind and it has fine grind. We do coarse, and we put the whole bone and everything, and it grinds the bone up. The dog eats it; they're just fine. But we have big dogs. If I had a smaller dog, I would then do the fine grind as well, just to make sure. And then it's almost like a puree. So she should be totally fine. What do we got?
I'm laughing at this one.
Kerry, don't you know carnivores aren't bothered by ickies? That's good, Paula. I should have left that on my former pre-carnivore life.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
very true.
that's hilarious.
She's got a point.
That is true.
Well done, Paulette Hasty. I like that one. Yeah, you'd never see a carnivore in the water going, ew, ickies.
Well, if I was there, I probably would.
Jen's looking for the
I like
next
this.
one.
Bill inspires. Yes, he does. Yes, for sure.
Bill is, if you look up inspiration in the dictionary, there's a picture of Bill Nutt. And then
Guys,
Mimi.
I'm really trying to catch up.
Jen, where'd you get your rebounder from?
I just looked on Amazon and I tried to find the highest rated rebounder. Like I said, unfortunately still in the car, but I'm gonna make you guys a promise. I'm gonna take it out tonight. I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna do a short on it.
Otherwise, Life Pro, where Bill Knott's shaker plate, the vibration plate, they sell rebounders too. I think that's where Bill got his from. So you can always use Bill Knott's link in his description. Go to Life Pro, and I think they got rebounders there too.
I always say that, yeah.
Your humbleness has helped me to start, Jen. I made up my mind. You're inspiring people.
There
Look
you
at
go.
That. Ruth Rose may change your life forever. How does that make you feel? No?
I'm trying to think of the right word. Very humbled that I can be helping somebody. I'm only on day 39, but if I can help anybody, I will definitely do it. I absolutely love that.
I think you owe me an apology, Jen.
I don't think so.
Remember all those times I would be on my phone and it'd be a comment. It'd be a comment
yeah.
like that or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd say, "What are you doing on your phone?" I'm like, "Well, this person wanted some help or they have a question."
Yeah. For my shorts that we do or our lives, whatever we do, I try to go under I Create Crafts and heart, or I can't heart it, but upvote and comment on each one of them. There has been so many that I cannot keep up with the comments. So if I missed your comment, thank you so much for leaving the comment. If you sent me a friend request on Facebook, thank you. I'm trying to go through each one because I'm gaining a lot of family. I can't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. I was just clicking on this. Susan Hampton said, my twins were found out by ultrasound at 37.5 weeks. Wait, what? You didn't know you were having twins until you were 8 months pregnant? You got me beat.
Shout out Susan Hampton.
I had no idea. All right, I'm really trying hard to catch up with all these. We're so far behind, but it's... So if you just talk, Kerry, while I'm...
There's one from Hawk Force.
Where?
See, Kerry, just like I said, can't help but tell it. There you go.
I'm trying to find all these.
You know, Hawk Force and I had an interesting conversation while we were trying to find that, Jen. Hawk Force had a very difficult childhood.
Adam. Aww.
I had a very difficult childhood. But we were saying, like, now my kids, our kids, they got a pretty good, but then they didn't. They had a rough time when I was depressed and all that stuff. But there's almost this thing where I remember when I was younger and I had a rough childhood, I was thinking, if I ever have kids, they're going to have such a good life. Like, I want to make everything good. But I was talking to Hawk Force. I'm like, actually, I don't know if that's a good thing. If they just have a perfect life and everything is always good and they never have any adversity, does that build their character? Does that make them resilient? Does that make them tough? Is the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative? Like, obviously, you want your kids to have a good life, but what if you give them too good of a life? Exactly. A lot of times you see celebrities and their kids, they end up, they get everything they ever want, and then they just end up miserable. I don't know.
It's a hard cross because
Adam, shout out Carnivore today. If you guys aren't watching Carnivore today,
I was talking about you before, Adam.
love that Jen has the Carnivore fire. Let's go. Adam's awesome. We just filmed. Man, we were talking about the documentary before. We were filming like maniacs, and we're leaving. Yeah, and 1 week from now, at this precise moment, guess where I'm going to be?
Away from me again.
Sorry.
Boston
College, filming Professor Thomas Seyfried. Oh my goodness. I can't. What an honor. What an honor to be able to do that. That man should have a Nobel Prize. Everybody should know about the work he is doing. And that's part of the mission with this too. I'm going to make sure everybody
I was
knows.
just watching that one last night, and I was blown away by what he was saying. And he was saying that the doctors are so screwed up that they're not telling you this stuff. I mean, for a doctor to say that.
Professor Seyfried was saying it's such a shame that most oncologists don't even understand the biology of cancer, which they're trying to treat, and they don't even know the biology of it. It's absolutely insane and backwards. Hi, Jen and Kerry. Scooby-Doo Dog, how's it going? Just wanted to say I'm so happy for you, Jen. Such fantastic results, especially your legs.
Yeah, I know. My gosh, seriously. Like I said a while ago, I bought some shorts. I bought some dresses. When was the last time you ever seen me in shorts?
I don't remember ever.
Exactly. I never felt comfortable in it. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get caught up here. Here's the QQQ, so we'll get to that.
When I tried Carnivore, my mouth got so raw. I think because of electrolytes, but I have Sjögren's with other autoimmune. How do I fix that? I have never heard of that one before. My mouth got raw. I think because of electrolytes. I don't know what Sjögren's is. Other autoimmune. How do I fix that? I don't know. Anyone in the comments can help answer this one. I am not sure. That would be a good one probably for the doctors. Like Dr. Barry does a weekly live stream. You could do a super chat and ask. Maybe they'll be able to help with that one. What are you doing with your life? Jen is now the leader of Healing Humanity. Step aside, Kerry. You both are quite the amazing team. Keep up the great leadership and motivation. You both are changing the world for the better. Take it. Like, take the lead. I would love it. Oh my gosh.
Speechless.
If you could be the
What
leader,
the heck?
if you could be the leader, just delegate and be like, okay, you go film
Wow.
it, you go do this. Oh, it'd be such
Could you
a blessing.
imagine how our lives would be if I actually did that?
Here, Carnivore Scott, that's a good one right there. I watched Bill not use his rebounder. What an awesome event to witness. I saw that too. That's why I love Bill too, man. I would have been doing the video and I would have been like, I'm going on the rebounder now. No, you guys got to see it. You got to pay attention to Bill and watch the videos. All of a sudden in the middle of it, he's jumping on a rebounder. What a legend. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Just be careful, Bill. Don't overdo it. I'm so scared you're going to fall off that thing or something. I was talking to him before. I'm like, make sure you have your phone in your pocket in case you fall or something. You can call someone. He's like, I already thought of all of that. I'm like, I guess.
Still got to take care.
Lisa Rich, what is the closest airport to your theater? I want to bring my sons to the documentary. Oh, to watch it? The closest airport would be in Madison, about 45 minutes away. It's a little airport. Usually I fly out of Milwaukee or Chicago. Milwaukee's 2 hours away. Chicago's 2.5, 3.
Hi, sister again.
Hey, it's my sister Holly. You're right on about this, Kerry. This is how the current young generation is. I wonder what that. Oh, is that they're talking about the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing.
Right. Sorry, I think I'm finally catching up. I'm trying to.
The good thing with the kids was before we had kids, I always had that in my head. Like, my kids are going to have it perfect. They're never going to have any adversity. They're never going to have anything wrong.
Then you.
Unfortunately, I got clinically depressed and horrible, and my kids had a horrible childhood. I mean, it wasn't all horrible, but they had to put up with their father being horribly depressed for most of their young life, which was very unfortunate for them.
Yes.
biggest regret ever. But trying to look on the positive, maybe that'll make them stronger. Maybe that'll give them more character.
Right.
Maybe there's some benefit to it. I don't know. What's the next question?
I got all the way down to the bottom.
Oh,
Kerry.
nice. Let's see. We have. Hey, check out Life and DIY on YouTube if you're not. That's my sister Holly. Man, we got the whole family in here today.
Yeah, cousin Wayne was on. Tammy was on. That was really nice.
You gotta get your dad on. No?
No.
Hey, there's another one right there.
This one?
Oh, right here. This one.
Your finger went away.
Right
This
here,
one?
right here. It's pronounced Sjögren's. It's an autoimmune disease and affects my eyes. Mostly it's a Scandinavian name. Oh, okay. I have not heard of that. The only thing I can say is it seems like there's so many autoimmune issues that are like carnivore is like a no-brainer for. I have heard of countless. I don't know about your specific one, but I think you mentioned you were trying carnivore, doing carnivore. Make sure you're doing it properly. You're getting enough fat. A lot of people start out and they say I'm doing carnivore and they're eating chicken and they're eating lean meat and they're not actually in a deep state of ketosis and getting the fat that they should be getting. The other recommendation I can give you is consider joining one of those groups. Like I said, Bella Steak and Butter Gang is really good. You can put questions on there specifically. And there's always more nuance with the groups where you can go back and forth where it's hard to answer some of these in one question.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see what else we got.
That was it for that.
So are you getting more comfortable doing live streams, Jen?
Now that you're here.
You're gonna do we've had other people ask to go on their channel, but you've been too nervous to do that. Are you not ready for that yet?
Wait, what?
Other people have asked if you'll go on their channel to do a live stream, but you weren't comfortable doing that. Has that changed yet, or are you still doing baby steps?
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Do a couple more of these yourself, and then maybe you'll get more comfortable.
Maybe.
Well, Saturday we're gonna do another one. You're gonna host it. I'm gonna zip it. I'm gonna sit back over there by that water bottle. It's gonna be me, you, JT, and Anna. Carnivore couples. What are we gonna talk about on that one?
It's gonna be different.
It'll be fun because you can ask JT and Anna, how did you meet? How is it with young William and cooking him food up?
Right.
What are some challenges? What are some? JT's like the ultimate coach. He's always got really good ideas. So
I know, but do that one quick because it was talking about.
Pop Eater. The other day I meant to say you need to add some beef to the dog's diet. Chicken isn't enough for them, just like us.
I wondered that.
It's an option. You've been doing that lately. You did that yesterday.
I ran out of food yesterday.
She was making up ground beef. I'm like, is that for me?
That's for the dogs.
Yeah, she cooks food for the dogs before I get to eat them.
Hi, sister. Go check her out. She did. Holly, you.
There you go. You and Holly go. Let's go.
God. Oh, yes.
My sister Holly. I was just talking to Holly before this. My sister Holly's got a great channel, Life and DIY. Everyone should go check it out. She's done carnivore videos. She's done other videos on longevity and skincare. She's got nature videos. It's cool stuff. She's been doing really good on carnivore, but she's had some challenges. So I was like, Holly, do a video on that.
Yeah.
Some challenges like with sleep, possibly hormone issues. I'm not going to give away her whole life history on here, but I'm like, that would be a cool video. You guys could do a video together too. Let's go.
Yeah.
Holly, anytime you want to do a live stream together, open invite, just let me know.
Yeah.
But you and I, we got one on Saturday now booked. Sunday, we should probably do another movie theater video. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We get what do you guys, there's 332 people on here. Do you guys like, Jen and I used to every Sunday at 4:20, we would do a movie theater specific video. I have a feeling I know the answer because everyone on here seems to be carnivore, but we get quite a few people that are like, do more movie theater videos. We get like 5 people. Maybe we do a hybrid and we talk about movies and carnivore. I don't know. That's the problem with my channel is we do some movie theater stuff and we do a lot of carnivore stuff and we do a little bit of homesteading stuff. We're all over the place.
Had what was his name? I forgot already. Matt, right?
Yeah, Matt.
Couldn't even think of his name. Here, and they really like that.
Jen, will you come on to the Meat Locker Live? It's fun, and I'll be nice to you. That's Brett, who's your carnivore.
I know who he is.
Are you ready to do that, or you need a couple more baby steps?
I need some more baby steps, buddy. Yes, but I would love to. Yeah, I think that would.
It's tricky when you're brand new on it. Like our buddy Bill, Bill knocks it out of the park every time, but Bill's not quite comfortable with live streams either.
I'm sorry, I was going back to somebody's question. They asked what Holly's channel was. Life
and DIY.
Yes, I'm sorry, I can't find it. Oh, here it was. Here. Go check her out. Yes, she's amazing. She does really great stuff. You are natural on camera. Seriously, you're doing great. Your nerves do not show. Well, as you see me, I keep shaking. It's not that I'm really that cold. It's cold, and I do that when I'm nervous. Here you go for you.
Question: what about documentary movies on health? That would cover a lot. Oh, are you saying talking about those on Sunday? That would be cool. Hey, shout out to my friend Larry, Carnivore Soldier. He has done quite a few movie reviews on documentaries on ketogenic diet, nutrition, food movies, health movies, stuff like that. He's got some great videos over there. Yeah, maybe we do that on Sunday. That would be a hybrid of both. You should be HomesteadHow, someone said. That's true. Should we change the name, Jen?
Yeah. Well, excuse me. We're we're trying to get more homesteading in it too, because I think homesteading is pretty important, especially with livestock and all that.
Yeah, we got to get some more homesteading videos going.
Mhm.
It's just, this is the #1 priority and putting most of the effort there. My plan is once we get done with the documentary, maybe we can breathe a little bit and then do some more of that fun stuff. Lisa Rich, have you heard anything from that homestead channel that might help you with your homestead? Yes, actually, a couple days ago, they emailed me again asking for some more stuff, and they're putting together like an internal reel of the interview Jen and I did and some other stuff. So seems promising still. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
It might be better on camera then if we do.
Right? It's practice.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Wait, this last one. I'm so worried about Baxter.
Look into Woof's joint shoes for your dog. Jen's writing it down.
I'm writing it down.
I heard about these this morning. I think I saw this on Instagram. My dog is 12 and has a limp and didn't jump up anymore. And after just 1 month, she can jump on the bed again. She's 50 pounds. Great ingredients.
Okay. Thank you.
We're going to do that right now, immediately, because we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right, Jen, wrap it up. Close it out. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. Seriously, 300 some people that were on here for the last 2 hours, guys. You listened to me ramble on. I really appreciate all you guys. I love you. Thank you for everything. Please go check out the channels that we were talking about on here. Who's Your Carnivore? Carnivore Today. Holly's.
Bill Knott.
Yes, everybody. So thank you so much. If you guys really do like this, I'll try to do it more often. You know, kind of talking about my daily stuff, what I eat, what I stay away from, my rebounder. Like I said, I want to do a video on the rebounder and the vibration plate.
And cooking. Cooking a meal.
Thank you, everybody, for listening and being here with us. Thank you, Kerry, for coming and talking and picking me up. Otherwise, I would have had to walk home, which would have taken me 2 hours.
You did real good. You're on your own on the next one. You did it all yourself.
I did.
I came in the last 10 minutes.
Figured out how to do stuff. But thank you, everybody.
Thank you for the nice words and the support. Now you got to close it out the proper way I taught you. That's the only thing.
I will. I'm looking for the button before I do it.
Okay, she's going to close it out.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you all have a great, fantastic week, and we will see you Saturday,
7:20. We're going to post it in a minute.
Yep, and then Sunday as well. It'll be Kerry and I. And thank you, everybody. Have a great week. See you later. Beep.
You got to do it louder than that.
Beep.